You mentioned something that I felt like I'm not going to sit here as a productivity coach and say, oh, I've never had any feelings and, I just woke up like this and I'm just amazing. The reason I became a productivity coach is because I found myself dating, engaged, married, pregnant in 1 year.
Wow.
So I started dating my husband January 2013. We got engaged July 2013. October 2013, we got married. November 2013, we went on honeymoon. December 2013, I was pregnant. So in 1 year,
Yeah.
I had all those life changes. And I said to myself, but I still want to write the book. I still want to be a life coach. I still want to do A, B, C, D. Am I supposed to believe that motherhood is a graveyard? Am I supposed to believe that this is where dreams go to die?
Yeah.
And I said to myself, I'm going to prove that that's not true. The interesting thing is when I was single, I didn't write the book because I didn't have time. But when I had one child, I wrote a book. When I had two children, I wrote another book. So then what I realized, it was just priorities. So I'm not going to sit here and be insensitive and say, you need to make things a priority. You need to stop making excuses. Yeah. For some people, that may be the approach. But for some people, they just need strategy or they need to learn how to create harmony. I'm not big on balance, like making things equal, but harmony in terms of making everything fit together. So I said to myself, I am not going to believe that motherhood is a graveyard. I'm not going to believe that this is where dreams go to die. And I have to figure out how to do this. And what I did, I figured out how to do goal setting and allow for harmony. I am not a night owl. 9 o'clock, I want to be in bed. I'm an old lady. Yeah. So don't tell me to stay up until 12. Don't tell me to stay up 2 hours after the kid goes to sleep. That's not going to work for me because the next morning I'm going to be flustered. I'm going to be tired. Don't tell me to wake up 4 hours earlier either, or 2 hours, or even 1 hour earlier. I want my 8 hours of sleep. So how can I have it all? Well, one, you can have it all, but probably not at the same time. And two, you break down your goals into bite-sized pieces. So the first book that I wrote it on my lunch break. Did I write an entire book in an hour? No. I used 10 minutes every single day until I had an outline. The first 10 minutes, I was like, okay, don't know what I'm going to write about. Blank screen, writer's block. The next day, I think the most important thing to take away from it is the commitment. I did my 10 minutes every single day. Whether or not I came out with a sentence, I did my 10 minutes. And then I started to build momentum. The next day, maybe it was 11 minutes or 12 minutes. The next day, maybe it was 15 minutes. Maybe the day after, it was still 10 minutes, but I built momentum. And eventually, I was like, I can actually do this. So I wrote a book on my lunch break. Not one lunch break, but several lunch breaks. So I think a lot of the overwhelm comes from, I don't have 2 hours to work on this project. Well, do you have 5 minutes? I do not like to exercise. It is not my thing. But if I can do jumping jacks for 5 minutes, that's better than the nothing I did the day before. Yeah. So it is absolutely possible. And I just want to give virtual hugs to you and to every woman who thinks, this is where your dreams go to die. Motherhood can be the most amazing time of your life. Motherhood is going to push you. It's going to challenge you. It's going to show up as a reward. It's going to show up as an opportunity. And it's going to show up as a challenge at times. But I want to encourage you that you don't say, I can't do it because I have a child. You say, I have to do it because I have a child. Because now you're showing Zai what a strong woman looks like. And it's not just about being strength and superwoman, but in terms of resilience. Yeah. Now he has your example. I don't have girls, but I want my boys to see what this looks like. Not for me to be a prototype for the wife that they will have, but different categories.